Socrates Gaming Lounge. I'm your host, Don Darian92, and we are back for some Outer Worlds. Just to do some housekeeping before we begin, the first 3 to 4 hours of the game is not streamed, so that's the beginning of the game and the initial planet that you get to, which is Terra 2, and the city of Edgewater, or the town of Edgewater. And just to give you an indication of what happened there. So your character is a survivor of the Hope, which is a ship that has a lot of folks on it, but in cryogenic state, so they're not awake. You are woken up to help with a scientist who wants to, I think, disrupt the corporation that is sponsoring all these travels to these new planets. So just to give you an indication of what we are looking at for my character and guns and all sorts of stuff like that. So the attributes that I chose in the beginning of the game, I know Obsidian games, they're very story-based and kind of conversation-based, character-based. So with that in mind, I did choose to make sure that my intelligence and my charm stats were at the max capacity. In regards to the other things, I did decide to do strength and dexterity below average. Now, the reason I did that is because I find that these types of games, they're not too reliant on combat in terms of you don't have to be too high skilled in terms of your attributes to be good at the combat, especially on PC. So using a keyboard and mouse, I knew that in terms of these skills or attributes and the skills that are associated with them, isn't that important to be even average, you know? So I put the extra points into intelligence and charm. Now, just to give you an indication of what I look like, or what my character looks like, there he is. Grizzled old war veteran type dude. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I've got some pretty good armor right now. I've got probably the best armor you can get out of Edgewater. And in terms of the weapons I have, again, I do believe I did pick out... I tried to do everything in Edgewater in the whole area map that was available in that first area. So went ahead and got a pretty good weapon here, the plasma rifle. I've tried it out a couple times. It's really working good for like the tougher enemies. And I got this recently, just before I left the planet, got to the Groundbreaker. And this is your just standard pistol. A lot of these weapons, by the way, in my current 4 slots are all updated or improved. And I've got a plethora of weapons here that, kind of just keeping in the inventory. My inventory weight limit is much higher because I did pick up 2 companions from the first area, and they're on my ship and now with me on the Groundbreaker. So these are kind of my stats. I do have a good amount of bits. I've used a lot of bits over the 3 to 4 hours I've played already. And in terms of just where we're at quest-wise, the main quest here is the Passage to Anywhere. So we're trying to revive our fellow colonists. And so in regards to that... Oh, there's an issue. Sorry, one sec here, guys. Ah, you guys are just seeing the tile screen. Okay, my apologies. Just give me a quick second here. Just gonna pause the stream and be back in just a second.